everyone, welcome back to Obscurus Lupa Presents. This film stars MC Kung Fu. Yay! Here's what you need to know about City Dragon. MC Kung Fu means exactly what you think it means. He does Kung Fu, and he sings. Sort of. He might rap. His style is unclear, for he is too progressive to be labeled. He has overcome the boundaries once keeping martial artists from the musical world and transcended into some sort of higher state of being. It is difficult to believe that he and the director, Filthy Phil Phillips, both wrote and starred in it. Such is the power of City Dragon. In conclusion, it stinks! This movie is the perfect blend of bad martial arts and horrible 90s trends. Observe.
Damn, Holmes. Look at that bed, dude.
That's good 90s. So these dudes, we'll call them the Sunglasses Posse, have decided to use their punking skills to hit MC Kung Fu's car and hold him up. His character's name is Ray, but that doesn't really matter. He's MC Kung Fu. The Sunglasses Posse learns what happens when you mess with the MC. That's right, then he uses the gun to chase them off and call the police. That, or he gets rid of the gun, takes off his shirt, and fights them hand to hand. Whichever's the manliest. After the fight, MC makes his way through the thick layer of grime on the lens and gets into his car, driving into the manly sunset. It's so manly, it has chest hair and a mustache. A thick, magnificent mustache. The dialogue is almost Shakespearean.
It's like with the Three Musketeers. You mean the Three Musketeers? I've learned to breathe through my ears and go down for the count. And make the girls scream and shout. Hell, I've got it in the lip and the hip.
Whoa, this is too heady for me.
What's your name, honey?
Banji. But my friends call me Sugar.
Well, Sugar, dude, I got a sweet tooth for you. You so sweet. Diabetes couldn't stop me from overdosing on you.
Oh, this is rich.
What is your name?
Ray. But my friends call me Cream.
Ew.
I saw slowly from your soft and lovely feet. An hour later with it butt naked in the sheet.
You know, I feel there's some deeper meaning in this. It takes a brain larger than mine to figure it out. I need to call in the big guns for this one. Yo, Owen Citizen!
Yes?
I be watching this movie with MC Kung Fu and I can't wrap my fro around it. Care to break it down for me?
MC Kung Fu.
You heard what I said.
Okay, I'll, rise to the challenge. But first, of course, I have to watch it to fully appreciate it.
So what do you think? Pretty good, right?
My name is Kyle. They call me Sugar. I got a sweet tooth for you, but even diabetes couldn't stop me from overdosing. It's gonna take more than looks and a big fat wallet to get into my whatchamacallit, cause I go good with sugar and peanut and this be scandalous, but take me on a night swim. You a street urchin, home dog, bootay, Oprah Winfrey, Shanae, Jack in the Box references, and oh please, dear God, I can't speak the English language anymore, please God help!
Well, don't leave me hanging! MC does it with Sugar and leaves because he's a horrible person, but he makes up for it by leaving her a note in rhyme, which is clearly read from off camera.
In bed, oh what a team. Pretty Vanja and me. Making love, girl, we got it on. 2 days straight, now I must be gone. That look in your eyes gives me a scary feeling. That's relationship. That's why I'm peeling.
So basically, he left her like an asshole, and this movie plays it for comedy. LOL.
That rhyming fuck.
Haha, well, back to work.
My. Sweet apple pie. Call me cool or call me Batty. But I'd like to thank your daddy and your mammy for giving you such a kick-ass fanny.
Smooth! Oh yeah, and he's also pretty rich, so it's likely that has something to do with why women sleep with him. Not sure how he makes his money exactly. It could be people have to pay him taxes for being so cool all the time.
It's gonna take a lot more than good looks and a big fat wallet to get into my whatchamacallit.
Well, enough of that. Back to what really matters.
Jealous for friends love they booty, but I don't care, they can kiss my booty.
That's the actual cut of the movie, by the way. Apparently the editor got sick of that shit too. That song was Scandalous, which was what the movie was originally named. Apparently it was good enough for the title, but not good enough to be heard much in the movie. In the next scene, we meet Vicky and, her dumb cousin, who are visiting Filthy Phil, who is playing himself, and Rick, who is apparently an agent. A modeling agent? Acting agent? Whatever. Don't matter if you got skill.
So, Big A, Rick didn't tell me you'd be this juicy. You got a big fat booty.
Well, after an intro like that, you've got a deal.
Now with an agent, I can get work.
You're a street urchin.
You're a librarian.
You look like buckwheat.
Don't go there. Your feet's too big.
Well, your mouth's too big.
Are you as turned on as I am?
More.
Yep, that sure is how the real world works. After that bit of stunning realism, Vicky is visiting with her best friend Tina, the leading lady of our story. Yeah, that's the one in the Pirates of Penzance shirt. Tina has a douchey boyfriend, John.
I don't want you hanging out with that oversexed bimbette.
You could probably move more than 4 feet away for that. Just a thought. After threatening to beat her again, Tina has a stunning revelation. Color me shocked.
I don't think I'm in love with anyone. I mean, there's a limit to everyone.
Phallic symbol away!
Go home, dog. Go home, dog.
Yep, we certainly do want you to go home, but let's finish the story first.
3 home dogs getting busy. Knocking boots, we make girls dizzy.
So I'm not sure I've got it yet. They sleep with a lot of women? MC's too kizool to be tied down by no woman. That is, until a chance meeting.
I saw you feeling down, so I thought I'd come around and cheer you up.
By throwing a frisbee at you. Feel better yet? MC puts his best moves on Tina, but for some reason, a grown man in overalls throwing a frisbee does not seem to appeal to her.
I know beauty and chemistry when I see it.
You sure are confident, aren't you? How do you come up with those clever lines so quick?
Oh, it's a gift. Like your beauty.
Or my inability to detect sarcasm. Having fallen head over heels in obsession, MC relates his story to his buds.
Ain't no time to be in love when you a big ass stud. You end up a dud, cuz.
Hey, but I never met an angel so intriguing that I first wanted to get into her head before getting her into bed.
You sound like Oprah Winfrey, my man.
Oh, you fucked it up, Phil. So Tina heads to the local club with Vicky, finding MC Kung Fu waiting there all studly-like. It seems in this case, being a sexist scumbag is not the complete key to her heart.
Why you dissing me when you should be kissing me? And why you want to be stuck up, huh?
It's almost like you don't want to have sex with me.
I get what I get with flattery and bullshit. Just kidding.
Just kidding! OMC, you exude sex! Meanwhile, John appears to be living in an acid trip or a disco club. Tina returns home and tells him she wants to leave him. No, John, you've got to hit her with a frisbee. That's the way to her heart.
Tina!
You're being completely unreasonable here. That's cute. It's almost like she's hitting him. So I guess the moral here is that if you're less douchey than the abusive boyfriend, you're A-okay? Shooby-doop-doo indeed. Okay, now this is just getting gross. Well, I guess one scene is enough to establish that relationship. So MC Kung Fu and Tina are a couple now, which makes Stalker John pissed off. Meanwhile, Rick and Filthy are giving MC a hard time about going steady.
Man, we should have gone to Jack in the Box. You sound like the puppet in the front door.
Haha, I'm a sailor now.
Right this way, sir.
Good editing. While Sailor Filthy busts some rhymes on stage singing the hit single Night Swim, John goes into the club to take Tina back.
Mr. Bubble, and you know you're in trouble. We don't dare come up for air. The treasures of the moonlight check. Night swim. I'll take you on the night swim.
Why don't you get lost, punk?
Here we go, let it flow. Here we go, ooh.
Oh snap! The group leaves, but John seems unconvinced that a woman he routinely punched out would want to leave him. Rick gives him his best threats.
Yo, homie, I'm packing and soon I'll be body stacked. Don't make me kick your butt, Peanut. And don't make me end your sex life, because we all know you're a jerk-off. Jerk-off.
As useful as Rick was, it's up to MC to beat up John and his magically appearing goons. This is apparently very easy. While reusing the same hit sound effects over and over, one of John's gang stabs Sailor Filthy Phil. No! He took him on a night swim!
I guess Filthy's a lover and not a fighter.
MC Kung Fu is so pissed that he takes off his shirt again and throws his nunchucks around. But even that can't help him feel better.
Well, this is all your fault.
Yeah, she was totally the one who stabbed him. Meanwhile, at the hospital... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Really? They just put a bed and some equipment in the corner of the room and hoped it'd look legit?
This shit ain't funny.
It is kinda, when you actually look at anything. Filthy seems to have a revelation on account of his almost dying, and that's that MC should not give up on true love. It's poignant and a real turn for the movie.
Well, enough of this sentimental shit. Get well, brother. We got skirts to hit.
Well said, Rick. Well said. MC vows to find John and exact vengeance, but first he has to apologize to Tina and lift some weights.
So, man, you catch up with that John bastard yet?
No, he's keeping his distance.
Oh, good vengeance. Rick displays more of his genius, telling MC about his latest scam to pick up chicks, which involves getting hit by a car.
And you play the doctor who happens to be on the scene. You try to revive me. Come on, Rick, try to revive me.
Oh no, they didn't!
Oh condom, I love thee so much for protecting my stuff and keeping me alive today for one more row in the... Hey!
That's the second reason Rick is a good spokesperson for safe sex. In the next scene, Tina goes to her just now introduced father to tell him she's pregnant.
No, Tina.
There, if I say it, it's automatically true.
What did you do?
Have sex or something? So Tina's father is upset with her, going so far as to tell her that her birth ruined his life because he didn't become a doctor. Fun for the whole family! Well, it's a good thing they made him an irredeemable asshole. That made getting Tina to move in with MC a lot easier. Hooray! When she goes to MC, she tells him about her pregnancy and that it's John's baby. MC mans up and takes responsibility.
Cupid put a dart through my heart. Will you marry me, sweetheart?
What a romantic gesture, and it's such a great time, too. It's meant to be.
Cupid says yes.
Yeah, you realize you're gonna be Mrs. MC Kung Fu now, right?
Some people like artichokes, but I like cucumbers because they don't give you all that chafing and get back here. It's, oh!
Way to keep the stereotype alive, City Dragon. So, this is one of John's co-workers, and John is on a short fuse already. He gets a call from... I don't know, someone, I guess, who tells him about Tina's engagement and pregnancy. This makes him pissed at the phone. This outburst ends up getting him fired.
Funny, it's really fucking funny. You know why it's so funny? Because I couldn't possibly be fired by a dead man.
Mall security, drop the queen.
Really?
Finally a chance after all this time. I love it. You've got 5, butthole.
You know, most of these scenes weren't actually trying to be funny, which makes this whole murder scene seem a little out of place when you think about it. Also, why does a mall security guard have a gun? John is arrested, tried, and sentenced by an inexplicably English court.
For the murders of Sam Edwards, Carlos Rivera, and Mary Smith, alias Queen Mary. Take him away.
Apparently, you can be found both guilty and insane, so he's taken to a mental institution that looks suspiciously like the hospital room from earlier, but with the bed in a different position. Oh, I guess they're married now. Time for a happiness montage! They're on a children's playground. That's sad. I'm sure the children would like to play there, but whatever. You have your fun.
I got a surprise for you. Guess.
Okay, roses.
Nope, something even better.
Look, up in the sky. Who do I see with the brown pretty eyes?
Yeah, that's not really a good surprise, MC.
Well, what do you want, my sweet?
Sweet. That's it. Ice cream.
Oh, and he ate it all himself, that asshole. Mustache and sunglasses combo posse have a problem with this, apparently. He beats them up, MC Kung Fu style. Whipped cream fight! So now we've moved on from the rapping Kung Fu portion of the movie to the life kinda sucks part. Shooby-doop-doo! Being a rich, rapping martial artist does not pay as well as it used to, so MC is forced to get what the man calls a job. Unfortunately, he's just too sexy for his shirt, so his new boss wants him to do more than filing.
Mr. Goldstein said that you personally requested me to assist you, but I've never met you.
True, but I've had my eye on you for a while now.
I don't understand what they're implying. Perhaps if they did something more obvious than shoving his penis at the camera.
I don't want to be the middle woman. I just want you for sex.
Oh, hell no! MC is nothing if not faithful, so he tells Slutbag McGee that she can keep it in her pants. She makes things clear that if he doesn't have sex with her, he'll end up looking for another job.
I'm afraid by tomorrow it's put out or get out.
John is still in the nut house, trying desperately to set himself free. Really? You're still going with that room? Yeah, every mental patient is kept with the medical equipment. He manages to figure out how to get loose, but decides to wait until the opportune moment to strike. Back at work, MC appears to be facing a daily rape so he can keep his job. Allow me to introduce you to the lazy rape horn. MC comes home to find chicken hidden in the oven? After apparently being poisoned by the ominous chicken, he goes to rest, depressed about his work and home life. Tina wants to comfort him, and holy crap, she squished the baby. Yeah, I imagine pregnant bellies and pillows are pretty similar like that. Despite being too busy for his wife, MC apparently found room in his schedule to play basketball with Rick. Haha, good game, Mark. Also, there's no word from Filthy, and it's apparently been months, so we'll just assume he's dead. Anyway, burdened with this dark secret, MC decides to confide in his best friend.
I'm burning my candle at both ends. My wick is all used up. This double time is killing me.
Wait, so his biggest complaint about his forced affair with his boss is that he can't keep up with the sex? Da-da-da-douche! Feeling neglected by her husband, Tina decides to call up Vicky. What was that noise? Was someone on the computer off screen? After a talk with Vicky, Tina is convinced to go to MC's work and get him back.
Excuse me? I need to talk to Ray.
What, is she addressing the panties?
Working late, huh?
You know, if I don't have to work in the Price is Right horn myself, you're doing something wrong, movie.
I'm letting you go. I quit!
Better late than never, I guess. At least his penis will get some rest now. This apparently makes MC sink into a drunken depression. What, did he set out pee pads for himself? Meanwhile, Vicky's dumb cousin is back in town and she's apparently famous now. Wow, that's quite a crowd. Rick shows up to try and woo her again, which leads to this hilarity.
Hold it there, heartbreaker. Drop those boxers now.
What the hell am I even watching anymore? Hasn't City Dragon moved on to marital problems or something now?
Damn, I came here for sex and you bring PMS!
Dude, you're at gunpoint. You can stop the rhyming now.
Wiggle that ass, you. Dance, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wow. Wow on a stick. Wowity wow wow. This is just wow. MC then has a kung fu battle over accidentally spilling a guy's soda. Okay, moving on with the plot. Oh hey, there's Filthy. Apparently that stab to the gut made him lose his eye.
Forget that cold bitch. It's time to move on, my buddy. Meet Jalapeno Helen with the big ripe melons.
He is the worst friend ever.
Hey, there he goes. Is he the one? Is that Ray? Him? The pathetic looking one?
So the Deputy Doodah squad here are apparently friends of John. They decided to take their time trying to find MC, like 9 months or so. They had shit to do, you know. While MC is doing his best Bruce Lee impression, I gotta call shenanigans on his MC Kung Fu title. Unless he's serenading us as he's kicking some ass, I feel cheated. I'm not kidding about the Bruce Lee impression though. They literally start the fight because the dudes insult Lee and MC jumps in to defend him. This film's subtlety knows no bounds.
That was for you, Bruce. You're still the king of Kung Fu.
That was completely undercut by the stupid music cue. Thanks for that, movie. Oh, this again. Goody.
This next song was sent to me by my homie Ray as a very special shout out to his baby, Tina. It's called Chemistry.
Thanks? Apparently the song is so damn good it can induce birth, so I guess that's worth something. This is when John decides to escape. Wait, so he waited 9 months for that? Why? She's already walking around after having the baby? When did this happen? And that's a pretty well-developed newborn she's got. Coincidence of all coincidences, she happens to be at the same hospital John is escaping from. Well, I guess while he's at it, he might as well add baby kidnapping to his record.
I guess I'll just have to erase this little mistake.
Oh no! Now that outfit is something to scream about. Rescued or not, that baby is gonna have severe brain damage.
I can just drop him.
You could have at least swaddled the baby up so it was less obvious that it was a doll. Or you could have, like, gotten a doll that actually looks like the baby. John sets the baby on the ground. Babies just love rooftops, so the two of them can fight. You might want to watch your feet there. Could be worse, I suppose. I mean, John could have insulted Bruce Lee or something. And with a stock scream and Saturday Night Fever pose, his reign of terror comes to an end. Our hero is free to be the MC again. Final thoughts? I love this movie. It's the perfect blend of ridiculous sincerity, and despite the non-lessons this movie teaches, you can't help but laugh. Pick it up at a dollar store near you. Next week, the movie won't be so pleasant.
I think it's getting worse.
I'm getting better. The Fly 2.
Don't make me kick your butt, Peanut.
Pause it. Rehearse.